Joseph Young. Next question is for Sam. Um, just wondering, do you have a government affairs department at Invenergy? And if so, do you like how closely do you get to work with them when developing projects?
Yeah, we do. Um, we have a few people, and they're under the legal department. And I'm in development, so I'm not working day to day with them. But when we're looking at new markets and how markets are maturing, we definitely deal a lot with them. So, for instance, elections are coming up in North Carolina, and solar is really taking off, and wind is in a position to take off there too. But the elections in November could make a big difference in how that transpires over the next couple of years. And so our team is getting very involved there and being aware of what's happening and what's coming about, and that affects what I do and where I develop. And same thing we're doing in other states in the southeast. So.
One point I would add to that too is my guess is this room is predominantly stuffed with engineers and science folks, but to the extent there are sort of the others, policy, economics, liberal arts more broadly, that's where you will see a number of those folks going into government affairs and into policy, both at the corporate level, like Invenergy, and then of course at NGOs or governmental organizations. So there's a lot going on there. It's a very attractive field.
So we do have a relatively small team, but of a government relations, one in Europe, and then the one is in the U.S. And their job is to be lobbyists for our company and for what we're creating as an industry. They meet with the G8 summit, governments across the Europe, especially because that's where a lot of our industry or where we'll probably be picking up markets. To meet with their government so that we can position ourselves that we're made into the law. So it's extremely important for a lot of energy companies, especially new technology companies, to have that position, or else we can't make it into the market. So, good question.